Hey everybody, it's Tiana. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I've been here. So, it's been about a week. So glad to see you guys here. And see here, you guys can see like what's going on in my frame here. So sorry about the sun light on here. It's coming through the blinds and I can't seem to get rid of it. So we're just gonna have to make do, yeah? So what are we working on? This is day 3, I believe, working on this Victorian folio here, and we're going to actually add some more elements today, and let's just see how far we can get. Okay, all right, so you can't see there's a little bit of tearing here, so I actually had to remove some pieces, but I'm going to replace them. So I've got all pieces sewn that I want to put on, just so I can show it to you and just keep a respect for time. But move this out of the way. A couple other pieces that I've already sewn, ready to go. Okay, so we're looking at this panel here, right here, and we are going to put, let me get them out here. What I want to put on top, we're going to put 2 flaps, like so. Make sure I'm in frame here. Yes, I am. We are going to put these 2 pieces, like so. Yeah? And these will flip up. Okay, and underneath that, we're going to put a few pockets, I believe. I thought about putting this underneath. This is a pocket that I made from an old junk envelope, right? It's got a magnetic closure on it, so it stays closed. So I was thinking of putting that underneath here with these 2 covering it as well, and then we'll put like a wraparound closure here. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think I like that. So let's do that. Alright, so first thing we do, as you guys know, you reinforce these seams. So I'm going to grab some tape, some washi, and we'll do that. I'm going to use, let's see what I've got here. I'm going to use the French design tape from Tim Holtz here. I'm going to use this one right here out of it. Yeah. Okay, let's cut some of this thread here. Doesn't need to be that long. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is put down some glue, because we want to reinforce the washi itself, because it's usually not that sticky. I mean, it sticks, but just in case we don't want it to come up later on, right? So I'm using Fabri-Tac, and then I'll spread it evenly so it doesn't bubble up under the tape. Okay, and then it's real simple. We just grab a piece of washi tape, lay it over the seam, or the fold rather. Seam, fold, fold, seam. Press that down really well. You might want to use your bone folder for this as well to make sure that you spread the glue out and it doesn't bubble up underneath or get caught in a little air pocket or something. Alright, then what I've been doing lately, instead of cutting it, is just flipping it over to the other side and reinforcing, so I can reinforce both sides with one strip of tape versus multiple ones, right? So same thing. I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac, bring that down. Now if you don't want to use your finger, you can use a glue spreader, which looks like this. If you haven't seen one before, like that. Spread it back and forth. It doesn't bother me to get on my fingers, but some people don't like that, so if you don't, of course, please do what works for you. Then I'm just going to pull this down, line it up with the other piece. Like that. Then I'll take my craft knife and just simply run my knife across the washi tape up against the card. Like that. Easy peasy, right? Okay. All right, we'll let that dry a little bit while we do the other one. Get these strings out of the way here. I like to make sure I get the edges down really well. Let's pick it up and flip it over. Same thing on the other side we just did on the other card. I'll use a glue spreader this time just so you guys can see how. Just use it, just simple, just like using your finger. It's kind of like a little palette knife almost. Okay, let's pull this down, line it up with the other tape. It's just that easy. Yeah? Okay. So, craft knife again. And that's just that easy. Okay. Now you might have a little bit of seepage that comes out the side. That's just from pushing the glue down. That's totally normal and it's totally fine. Just rub that off. Or if you have a glue eraser, you can use that as well. We don't need to use that here. But if you need to, go ahead. It's quite alright. Alright, now, both of these have been reinforced, or the folding has been reinforced. Let's go ahead and why don't we attach these. Actually, see, almost forgot again. We're going to go ahead and ink the edges as well. I'm using scorched timber and the distress ink, not the oxide, but the scorched timber ink. It's been my go-to for quite a while, actually since it came out. I've been using it for edging, my common edging, versus I was using, like I started out with vintage photo, then I switched over to walnut stain, but I really like the scorched timber to give that nice, little more grungier look. It's really dark without being black, and a little darker than, let's say, your grounded, and then, you know, in the, I guess in the same darkness as like a ground espresso. But the ink is far darker than the oxide scorched timber, which is why I switched over. And since I don't need the properties of oxide, I don't see any reason to waste that on edging the edges. Right? Okay. Let's do the corners a little bit. Just take a quick on the outside edges here on the other side. Has anybody noticed that the Tim Holtz paper has gotten a little thinner than it used to be? It just seems a little more flimsy, or I don't know if it's not flimsy. It's just thinner than I recall the backdrops being before. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but I have. Okay, so next bit here. Put some of this away. Make sure to keep a clean workspace here as much as I can, anyway. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach these here, and for that we're going to use, let's see, should I use Fabri-Tac or should I think I might use art glitter glue for this. So if you haven't already, go ahead and make your gussets here. Now I scored these at a 1/2 inch and then at 3/4 of an inch to give you a 1/4 of an inch gusset here, yeah? So that's what we have. And if you're not aware why we're doing reinforcing the seams, because with all that bending, paper is still paper. It can tear over time, so the washi tape will keep it from tearing apart, right? So that's why we do that. Make sure I got the words in the right direction. Okay. Now I picked this. This actually came from the Halloween backdrops, but I love the script on it so much that I thought it would go nice with a Victorian type grungy theme. So there we go. All right, cool. So before I do that, let's go ahead and attach it, and then we can make the wraparound closure for this later on. Because I might actually put more pockets on here too. So let's wait on that until I decide for sure. All right, let's go with the art glitter glue here. Okay. Right. And I want to put it right up to, or I'm going to put it right up to where the washi tape is on here, on this panel here. Press that down. Yeah. Let's press that down really good. All right, let that sit, let it catch. Let's do this down here at the bottom. And this one I'm going to go right up to where it's sewn, I think. Yeah, no, we'll go further than that. And then again, make sure that it is even with the other one. It's a little off center, so scooch this over just a smidge. Scooch, scooch, scooch. There we go. Good. Alright, then we're just going to press that down until the glue catches. Okay? Now, I'm not going to test that just yet. I just want to make sure that it's laying flat to the surface. If you want to use your bone folder, please grab one. It'll help make sure that it's flat. Alright, so there's our two flaps for here, right? And then this one, I think I'm going to do some more embellishing on this actual flap itself, but I usually like to do all my decorating later. I want to get the structure down first, right? So for this, we'll do, as we're going to lay it flat, we're actually making a side loading pocket as well. So laying it down, you can open it here and then also put stuff here. So we'll just glue it around this way. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for this one. No real reason. I mean, I don't know, for some reason I kind of feel like it's going to grab a little bit better when it's paper against paper like that, not the paper on the washi like it was with the other. Anyway, I'm using this. It doesn't really matter, whatever glue you prefer, right? Alright, let's make this centered. Right. And there we go. So that is the top of our flip up here, like that. Cool, right? There we go. All right. So what are we going to do on the inside? I don't know yet. So as far as I've gotten, so far as what I know I want to do, is for this inside part, we're going to use all of this right here. And then we'll get back to that. I haven't decided which paper I'm going to use for the pockets that I want to put on the inside. However, I did make this pocket to go with this one. And then below that, in another sage green pattern, we're going to put this here, right? On top of that, in this dark sage green, will be a flip going this way. It goes this way. Over here will be a flip that goes that way. On top of that, we're not done yet. We're going to put a flip that goes the opposite direction on both of those. Okay, so we'll have this with this, and then here to here. Yeah? Okay? So let's start with putting these guys down. Okay, so this one actually made from recycled Tim Holtz packaging, and then covered it with some Tim Holtz backdrop, right? And for this one, I also measured or did the scoring at a 1/2 inch and then 3/4 of an inch to give us the 1/4 of an, I'm sorry, yeah, 3/4 of an inch. Give us the 1/4 inch gusset. Now, you'll see the paper has torn a little bit, which is fine. We'll just take some ink, cover that right up, yeah? Now, we are going to reinforce it, so it doesn't really matter, but if you are not reinforcing the outside and just reinforcing the inside, up to you. I prefer to do both, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and cover that up. This really doesn't make a difference if I'm going to cover it with washi tape, right? Yes, you're right. Yeah, it really doesn't. It makes ink. Okay, dokie. Let's use, I'm going to use that same tape that I used on these flips to reinforce the fold. Alrighty, let's grab our tape here and some Fabri-Tac. There we go. The glue on. Grab a spreader or your finger. Spread that glue out flat. Grab your tape. Okay, and what did I do with my bone folder? Oh, there it is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This works too. All right, let's go ahead and flip this around. Okay, we grab our glue. Okay. And we're just going to flip it up, go the other direction, line it up with our tape below, and there you go. Reinforced folds. Yeah? Alright, move the string out of the way, grab our craft knife again. We're going to cut that tape right off. Didn't go all the way through. There we go. Alrighty, that's one. Excuse me, sorry. There we go. A little too much glue on that one. That's okay. We will wipe it off. No big deal. No big deal. I'm accepting this. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to get stressed. Not about a little glue. Just a little glue. Okay, we're going to flip. pull it over the top. There we go. All right. All right, and there we go. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and fold these again. Just get that washi tape going. All right. Here we go. Now, this is directional, but I don't really think it matters which way I go with this, so it just depends on which way I want the pattern to look, right? So I think I'm going to do like this. Yeah, I like that. Yep. Okay. So, let's grab our art glitter glue. Okay. I'm going to line it up on this side, and I'm not going to go all the way to where it's sewn, just right before it. Because I kind of want to see that pattern behind it. And we're just going to press down here. Now the idea is that this pocket will cover that flap, like that. Yeah? Okay? Alright, let's let this one sit. And we'll grab the other one. And this other opposite side, the bottom, do it again, right up to where it's sewn, not on it or past it. Okay. And we'll let this one sit as well. Okay. Now, but the inside, I'm going to probably put is another envelope on the inside here. We'll make some for both of these. Uh-oh, popped up. Some more glue here. Try that again. I shouldn't have played around with it too much like I was doing before it's set. Okay, let's try that again, huh? Okay. Right. Okay. Well, those are setting. I'll show you what I'm putting underneath again. So we're going to put this pocket here. So it's a pocket here, right? And then another pocket here. Actually, one of my gusseted pockets, so you can actually make it break. Look at the glue stuff. There we go. So one of my big pockets here, right? Have plenty of room. And this one also has plenty of room as well, right? You put all kinds of stuff in here. So we'll do that one, and this one will be another gusseted pocket here. Yeah. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I got enough ink on these. Yeah. This one I think I've already inked. I did a little more though. More inking, more inking. Make it darker. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good enough to go ahead and put these pockets inside. So this one will go here. This one will go here. Yeah? Now, if you want to cover this with washi tape, you totally can. Up to you. I'm not going to. I kind of like that rough look sometimes of the pieces, but again, up to you. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This one I don't mind it. I kind of like it. I want to see like, I don't know why. I like it that way. I like it this way on this one. Some reason I like it. Now I'm actually second guessing myself. Should I cover it? You know what? I want to see this tape, so I am going to cover it. As a matter of fact, let's cover it. Let's cover it. Let's go ahead and cover it. Okay. I'm just tucking it into the crease there. For what I'm doing here. Just getting it in there. Okay, good deal. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and just cover the other one too while we're at it, just so they match. Hi, kitty. Here's my little baby Schnitzel's sitting over there watching me now. Apparently it's interesting. Is it interesting, Schnitzel? Her name is Schnitzel. She is a Russian blue. She is a beautiful silver cat. Still like a dark silvery gray. With these big yellow eyes. She's so pretty. You want to come say hi? No, she just turned her back on me and laid down. So I guess not. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I lied. I like this better. I'm gonna leave. I like this better than leaving it white. Even though I like the white, sometimes I kind of like that to show. I guess I could do like this better. Covered for this one. Okay, now we got that done out of the way. Let's go ahead and add our pieces to the big and large one first. Top. Now, any of you who are wondering why I don't go all the way to the edge with my glue is because this is a technique that I started doing where I don't glue all the way to the edge. Why do I not do that? Because there's a very specific reason. When you lay your pockets flat and you go all the way to the edge, it makes the pockets very tight. What I mean by tight, meaning that there's only so much you can put in. It actually stays flat against the page. There's no give, right? So by gluing about 1/4 of an inch in, it allows the paper to lift up off the page just a little on the edges, giving you more flex in the pocket and a little more room to put things in. I've been using this method for maybe 6 to 8 months now, and I have to tell you that I'll never go back to gluing all the way to the edge ever again. The same thing here. Now, if you can, I don't know if you can see, but over here how the paper's flexing, that's because I didn't glue all the way to the edge. And by doing so, if you look at how it flexes, how much room that actually gives you. Now, if it was laying flat down like this, and it was glued all the way to the edge, look how much room you get. You don't get the room, right? It's very tight in here. So if I glued it all the way to the edge, if I hold it all down like this, yeah, look at this. I mean, you can't put hardly anything in it, but by giving it a little bit of breathing room on the edges, now look at it, yeah. So that's why I do that. I hope I explained it. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. So let me run my bump folder on these edges real quick one more time. And again, you'll see I won't go all the way to the edge, or the outside edge rather. But if you like your pockets real tight like that, please, by all means, you do you, as Mr. Tim Holtz would say. You do you. This is what I do when I'm doing me. All right. Okay. And that is that. Let's see how much time we've got. We've got 30 minutes in, so I think we can work on another panel. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We still have to put the flaps on top of here, right? Now, these flaps will go here, right? Like this on both sides. And then I will put a pocket here as well, once I figure out which paper we're going to use. Probably a contrasting color, most likely. I was thinking about this here over the top. So, let's go ahead and attach these, and then we'll make some pockets, okay? Alrighty, did I ink these yet? I kind of did, not quite really well. Let's go through that again. Make sure I hit the inside of it as well, because you're going to see that. There we go. Alright, now this one, I'll make sure the writing's the right way up when I open it. Yeah, okay. Move this darn strings out of the way. Oh, you know what I forgot? Reinforcing our folds. Didn't do it. Okay. Alright, here's one. We're going to stay with the same tape here because I'm loving this tape. It's really pretty. Right. Let's flip it. Move the strings out of the way again. You know, I love the sewn look, but I mean, I swear sometimes those dang strings just get on my nerves. You're always in the way. It just looks pretty. This looks so darn cute. I can't not do it. I can't not sew. Alright. There we go. Where's my knife? There it is. And you guys know I don't fast forward or speed up my videos. So if I'm boring you with going through every single step, please feel free to fast forward. You're not hurting my feelings at all. Alright, since we did it with the other one, let's go ahead and we'll cover this edge once we tack it on. Excuse my sniffling, you guys. I got a little bit of a cold again. You guys know I get sick a lot, so nothing new to you guys. Those of you guys who follow me anyway. Those of you who are new, this of course it is new to you. So yeah, I get sick a lot. I have a couple health problems, so I do have probably constant respiratory issues. Okay. Strings always in the way. All right. Almost there. There we go. All right. Okay, let's attach these. Let's go wear a craft knife before I kill myself. Okay. And then, nope, that's the wrong one. I almost did it backwards. I wanted to make sure when I open this that that writing is the right way up, yeah? So let's do this one. Alright, let's attach here. We're going to fold and attach here. And again, the scoring for that one is just like the others at a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Set that down. Let that catch. Grab the other. Alright, we'll let this one catch. This one should be good for us. We can lay down the washi tape to finish covering that up. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, there's one side and the other. I feel like I'm not talking enough today. Am I talking enough today? I like to keep the conversation going, but sometimes I get lost in my own thoughts while I'm working on stuff and I forget to say anything. Okay. Alrighty, so we got all of our flaps here. We open it up to this, here to here to here. Yeah, we got this flap here, opens up to that pocket there. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Alright, and I think we are good to go here. Alright, let's see what we're doing on time. Alright, we are at 40 minutes. So, let's talk about what we're going to do for the next panel, and then let's see if we have time to get to it. A couple things that I made as I was making some ephemera for this. I made these two guys. I have some old slide mounts that I have, so I made these. I thought these were super cute. Yeah. And then I made, this is from using a Tim Holtz slide die. I made this one here. These are some stickers that I had that I put inside here. I thought they were super cute. This needs to be sliding around on me. I probably should glue this down in here so it doesn't slide around as much. But isn't that cute? Little frames. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so this panel. What papers have I chosen so far? I'm going to use these. Now we've got this dark brown. It's like a scorch. It's actually almost the same color as scorched timber. A rust color, and some brown, and then I kind of like this one as well. Maybe some pockets or something. So those are the ones we're going to use there. I said we're going to use this one inside here. So yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. So I think, so with the first flap, we've got an upward fold, right? Within 2 folds on top of that, 2 flips on top of that. Then with this next one, we had folds that went out this way, and then folds that went out the other way, right? So for this one, I think I'm going to do 1 flap fold over here, like so. We'll flap this way, so it would go like this, right? And then this one, make it actually a little bit shorter, so it'll lay here where you see this underneath, and it'll be a flip this way, right? That way. I think the colors look really nice contrast on top of each other. And then here, we'll use these for some pockets. Now, I also thought about doing this. And I also thought about doing this. I really love this rust color. So, I think this looks really neat. Like that. And then, let's see. And on the inside, we do those. So it'll be like that. And then we will put like a longer pocket here. I've got some of these money envelopes that I got recently that I think are like narrow enough that it'll look nice there. These guys. So we'll make it a narrow one and put this one of these here with some embellishment on some lace or something really pretty. It'll fold here, right? And then maybe another pocket here as well. Definitely another pocket there. And then on top of here, we'll put some envelopes here. Envelope pockets on the inside here. Same thing on the inside here. These will actually be pockets going all the way up. So maybe 3. Or I can make these, ooh, you know what I could do? Make this 2 pockets. Like cut it in half, so I have a pocket here and a pocket here, and put more pockets on top of that. So we have stacked pockets up there. Which I think is what we're going to do. Okay, so here's the plan for next time. So we are going to use at least 3 to 4 sheets of mulch backdrops, right? So the bottom layer will be this sheet, whether it'll be 3 pockets stacked or 2 pockets with 2 pockets stacked on top of that, right? That looks nice on top of there too. So we'll use that. This one here will be a flip out this way, right? With pockets and envelopes on both sides. This one will be another flip out, but over the top of here. It won't be as wide as this one. It'll be a little narrower. So we're on top of that, we put something like this. I also have that in black. Black might be better. And then a pocket will go here. Okay? So get started making your pockets and whatnot. I think we're going to stop there. So, what did we get done? Let's do a recap. We did this flip up here with this envelope underneath, which I made from junk mail envelope. Here. Over here, we did all of these flaps here, here and here, yeah? And then added this pocket here, this pocket, and this one as well, right? See how pretty and big that is? Love it. Okay, so we're probably we'll kind of come back and put envelopes here. I'm gonna have to make some for that. And if you don't know how to make envelopes, tune in and I will set up a reminder for myself to show you how I make envelopes from Tim Holtz paper. That's how I use it. So we'll put that there. We'll put a pocket here. We'll put a pocket here as well for that. And then we might, I don't think we're going to need closures for this. I think the weight is going to hold it down pretty good, right? I might put one of my turn mounts here to keep this part down. That's actually a really good idea. And then for this side, for the closure, we're going to do the wraparound disc closure, like document policy folder kind of closure. So again, for next time, we'll do this closure. We'll do these closures and pockets. Yeah. And then we will get these flaps for this, excuse me, for this panel, the third panel, started. And then we'll have the fourth, and then we start embellishing and doing some more decorating. And I'm going to get to it. So thank you guys for joining. We're almost at 50 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Remember, we're doing a giveaway. So once we get to 500 subscribers, I will be giving a digital giveaway this time. The last 2 out of the 3 giveaways that we've done, one, when we got to 200 users, they lived so far that the shipping alone to get it to them was $85 to Indonesia. So versus paying that, she just asked, she had to work something out as far as that's concerned. The book, the journal, has not been claimed. So that's going to go back to the store. It'll be put back up for sale at the Etsy store. And so once we get to 500 users, this way that I don't have to worry about shipping, and the person who wins doesn't have to worry about whether or not they're going to actually get something or not. This way, once I do 500, everybody is going to be getting the digital. Everybody will get the freebie. It'll be up on my Ko-Fi channel once I get that straightened out. I've started working on it, but I haven't finished it yet. So I do have a Ko-Fi channel, and I'll share that link with you guys once I get it up. And then, like I said, once we hit the 500 user mark, I will make that digital free for everybody. I can't put it up on our Etsy shop because Etsy doesn't allow for free anything. So I've gone to Ko-Fi to open up a site on there as well. So I'll have both. What else? Upcoming, something else I'm going to be filming today will be what's coming to the shop. It's going to be a collection of items that I've created that just haven't made it to the shop yet. I had to decide whether I do or not. It's also going to have some new creations. I got a couple folios that I just finished, a couple customs jobs that I did. The folio from the 200 giveaway is back available, so that one's going to go back up in the shop as well. And I think that's going to be it as far as announcements today. So thank you guys for joining. I'm so glad you're here. If you're a new subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notification anytime I put up new content. And please, if you like the video, if you like hanging out with me, please hit the like button. It really helps me out, and it helps me out to help you out. And I think that is it for this video. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys soon. See ya.